Hey there. So today we have another beer talk. This is about day 4 out of 5 out of Denver. And I'm obviously not in Denver anymore, but recalling all that stuff. So I had like a couple beers at Finn's Manor the night before, and it felt like garbage next day. This is day 4. First 3 days I was like fighting it, but man, the altitude, not drinking enough water, the altitude, man, the altitude just gets you crushed. I like every beer is like 1.5 to like 2x, I would argue. And so the guys went to a Rockies game that afternoon. I skipped it. Already planned on skipping it, so it's whatever. And so first thing I did was like late afternoon. I went to Lou's Delicatessen in 5 Points slash. I know you guys know where it is if you guys are Denver, but it is a fancy kind of delicatessen kind of place. Delicious sandwich. I got a chicken parm, not huge but heavy, delicious, and it's almost like they dip the entire sandwich in marinara. Like easily the best chicken parm I've ever had. If I really hunted it down in New York City, I probably could have had a better one, but man, is that a proper, insane sandwich shop. So check it out. They all do the fancy, like goods, like the imported Italian goods, cookies, and they make all kinds of other stuff, pasta salads and all this, salads and all this stuff. So get that stuff. And also I get to try, oh, geez, I wish I knew the company, but their root beer. They had a branded Colorado local root beer that was absolutely delicious. So recommend that as well. So just as strong as a highlight. Sandwich stuff is better, but the root beer is fantastic. So no drinks, right? Chill out. The guys come back, and it's time for dinner. So we're talking about like 6 o'clock. We go to our mutual friend, which is literally like, it's almost like the same restaurant. It's like attached almost to a Pig Fiend. My memory's not great, but Pig Fiend or Pit Fiend barbecue restaurant. The barbecue down here is terrible, and that was proper Texas style barbecue. I mean, I've yet to go to Texas, but I've had amazing barbecue out of New York and inspired from some great Texas style barbecue, and so good. Like the 6 of us split pretty much like quote unquote a dinner for like $90. So we're talking like 15 a head. We got like 2 pounds of meat, we got sides, we got sausage, all that, like a proper meal for like 90, which is, again, I find that like Denver like felt decently priced, especially the beer. The beer was like pretty like spot on price, and like definitely like like multiple percentage, like dozens of percentage points cheaper than New York City, and then arguably like similar price or cheaper than Orlando, like just really reasonably priced. How about this? Beerstadt is selling 4 packs of their world-class lagers at $12 for a 4 pack of Tall Boys. You can't even find that retail of a decent lager, so forget about it. Great pricing. Went to our mutual friend, got to try out a flight. They are multiple GBF medal winners for a bunch of their beers. Everything's like clean, concise, nothing like shocked me, but I guess that's how you win a medal, right? Everything has like, what I noticed with a lot of beers is like there's a clarity to the vision of your beer with no off flavors, no muddled character. It's just like, this is what we're representing. And you don't have to have all the frills and all the like big, punchy, all the characteristics, but it's executed and it's delicious and it's well done. And you're locally sending beer to a festival that's in Denver, right? So, so great barbecue. Had a flight. Had one of the highlight beers was actually there, like 3.3%, like or 3% table saison with some raspberries added. I mean, in a city that like you really need to look at low ABV, crush that. Absolutely delicious, right? So we crushed that. Then I told my guys about how like I went 2 nights already to Finn's Manor. Went back to Finn's Manor, and we had some really delicious IPAs. I mean, I told them I had La Cumbre Elevated and I had Pliny the Elder. They didn't even have Pliny the Elder recently, right? Like, how do you not come to Denver and not have Pliny the Elder? Because we don't get it in New York. And also had the Conrad Ibn Mordaj Less Ram. The guys agreed. The Conrad beer is arguably better than Pliny the Elder, the OG. And then also really enjoyed the Cumbre Elevated IPA. So, moving on from that, we also went to Cart Driver, right? So we're talking about like a flight, or actually we'll talk about the end of the night, but went back out, and we had enough time to burn that we actually went for another dinner, right? Like for me, the barbecue was a little light. I was like, hey man, you guys are going to eat? Cart Driver on even on Sunday still has a happy hour. I think it closes at like midnight. Again, the $7 delicious Neapolitan style pizza. They have the house baked bread with the sardines, the compound butter, a little bit of this kind of like a bruschetta kind of thing, like this tomato salsa thing going on, and then like they have their really delicious like salsas. We had oysters too, but again, like $7 like for basically a full meal. Like, come on. And we split that up, six of us. It's just delicious, like picking at it, boom, boom, boom. So like 6 p.m. dinner, another dinner at like 11 p.m. And I had like one drink there. So we're talking about like a flight, a small drink, another beer, and then like not much going on. And I tried to go sleep by like midnight-ish because I knew the next day we were all checking out. So I'll talk about the next day next. But just crazy. Like think about like the night before this day 4, I literally like had like Cohesion beers, a couple beers at Finn's Manor, one beer at Bierstadt Lager House, dinner in between all of that, and I just felt like garbage. Like it's a theme that's gonna hit you on the next video, but be careful never. But what's the highlight of my day? Pit Fiend was fantastic. Our mutual friend was really tasty. Cart Driver, we hit the happy hour twice. That's how good it freaking was. I mean, their dough is absolutely delicious, and it's arguably even better when they make the bread out of the dough instead of the Neapolitan style pizza. Like for me, Neapolitan style, like I used to like it early on, but more of like New York style, crusty, kind of like not as chewy, but like the chewy and that delicious like fermentation they make out of that dough. Cart Driver, highlight. If you're in Rhino, you have to go to, or not Rhino, it's like arguably closer to Coors Field. You got to get that happy hour. Cart Driver, crushing it. Yeah, until next time, guys. Cheers. Day 5 coming.